everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do an upcycling project, and we're going to do a long denim vest. That's the plan. We're going to create it using part of this jean jacket, and then all of this over here is going to be added to it somehow or other. Not all of it, but pieces and parts of all of my jean stash over here will be added to this. I want to make it a long denim vest, so essentially it's going to be a sleeveless denim duster or a vest. We can call it a vest so it doesn't sound like something I've done already. Okay, so what we're going to do first, zipper isn't going to matter, so don't worry about that. In fact, I could cut it out. It just doesn't matter. What I am going to do is I am going to pick off, I'm going to seam rip each sleeve away from the body of this. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch that. So I will shut the video off and go undo these sleeves, and I'll be back. Okay. Well, I said I was going over there to rip out the sleeves from this jacket to turn it into a vest, and boy, did I go down a rabbit hole. Okay, so I start to watch something on my iPad while I'm doing this because, you know, it's boring to just rip out a seam. So I start seam ripping this, and I'm paying attention to my iPad, and I'm thinking, man, this is taking forever to get this sleeve off. Next thing I know, I am halfway down the side seam. I mean, only me. So I thought, well, what the heck, I'm that far now. So I finished ripping it out, and then I went and did the other sleeve and purposely ripped this one out. What I'm going to do, and I did the bottom too. Okay, so that's another thing. I got down this far and I'm like, I might as well do what I like to do and take that bottom hem out and just utilize that length and the grunginess of the previous hem. What I'm going to do with the side seams now is I'm going to open them and I'm going to sew them wrong sides together. So it's going to be like that. I'm just going to sew along there so that that'll be all frayed and look kind of cool. So both sides will be done like that. And then we can figure out where we want to start adding to this denim vest to put some length and some other interesting things to it. So I'm going to go do that if I don't get distracted down some other rabbit hole. But, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why is this taking so long to get this sleeve out? And then I look, and I'm halfway down the side. Guys. Shouldn't be doing a video on Thanksgiving week. My mind is gone. Okay. So I have those sewn together. Leave that exterior hem. It'll fray nicely. Then I took the sleeves that I cut off and I just cut them open. I didn't want to spend time ripping the seams out of that. So I just cut these open, and I'm going to, you know, use these as part of our long vest. So let me move this a second. I want to take it and I cut it like right here at the widest point. So I don't know how straight I need to be for that, but that looks about right. So I'm going to cut that off. I'll save that. I always save stuff like that. And then I'm going to come, let's see, all right, flip this over. I'm going to come here. And again, we'll save that. We'll probably use that on the vest. So now we have this pretty big piece. And then we're going to do that with the other piece as well. Let's get our vest back over here. Okay. So where this was, where the zipper was and stuff, this was ripped out. I don't know why. So we're gonna have to just patch over that, like just somehow. Let's cut this straighter. So I will take care of that, figure that out, and come back after I'm done. Okay, so we're just starting to kind of add things to the length. And I added this piece here. I just zigzagged over and down and across over to the side seam. Just add a piece here, do the same here. Wasn't much to sew to, but I managed to get that sewn on right there. So now we just kind of just add pieces to the pieces to the pieces all the way around until we get the length, and then we'll add more pieces and patches to get, to make it fun. It's not going to be just adding the length, but we're going to add to make it artsy and cute. So, like take a piece like that. Take a piece like that, sew that on, whatever, just keep going. So we're going to just keep building onto these pieces that we have to get the length in this vest. And then, yeah, so turn it around. Got a lot on the back, a lot of space to add to around the back here. And we're just going to take, scraps. All right, let's see. It's got to have enough to add to this. Just trying to get this to where I'm going to sew. I'm not going to run into this pocket. So right about there seems to work. We will splice this piece together and then go across to add this chunk on with the pocket. We can worry about the, how we want this to go on the bottom, but let's get this sewn on first. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's take a piece. So we need to add a piece right in here, or a couple pieces right in here. Let's take these old Gloria Vanderbilt, and they're worn and they're stained, but that's all part of the beauty of this this project, is that we don't care. We're just patching together pieces that look cool and that look worn and that look grungy. So the grungier the better, really. Let's see. not cutting straight. I'm just trying to get a piece of this out off of the pants. Okay. So we're just layering this, just kind of sticking it under where we want it, and then pinning it, and then sewing. I'm going to straighten that piece up though. Yep, so that'll work right there. And then we'll come back and we'll find another piece for right there. So I'll be back when I sew this on. Okay, I sewed this piece on, and now I've stuck a different piece under this, kind of under this, and under this. And I just want to snip it up a little bit so it's about there. Pull this out to open that up, and then we just start pinning. This is kind of just a patchwork, kind of a layering, kind of a puzzle putting together of puzzle pieces, just to get a bunch of different jean fabrics into one garment. So what I'm saying, obviously you can see, you have to just start patching them in, you know, just like there's no pattern, there's no anything like that. With this, you're just kind of adding in bits and pieces. You can come in after this is sewn, and you can come in and add a piece like right here, just to kind of support that area where it's a little bit thinner. Just kind of adding in things that make this will make this look fun. That's what it's all about, is making a fun piece of clothing. So I'm going to go sew this piece on, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I've sewed this piece on, and now what I want to do, all of these are lining up, so I want to go and switch back over to this side of the front and start patching in over here to kind of catch up with the length. So we need a piece, well, we need to piece it because we don't want one piece unless we have curving it, and I don't want to have to curve it. So we could take, let's see, I want to keep okay, so that would come down. All right, so let's pin that on. All right, I'm gonna go sew this piece on, and then we'll come back and I'm gonna sew this piece on, and then we'll come back and find a different kind of piece that will fit in this hole. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got this piece sewn on, and now we have this hole right here to fill. I found this scrap. This was a pant leg of a kid's pair of jeans that they'd worn the knee out of, and I want to incorporate that piece right there. So let's go underneath and try to get these lined up. That's good. Let's get that out of there. So I'm gonna go sew this part on. I think this back is gonna look pretty neat, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back from sewing that last piece on. So now we have about, you know, an average same length all the way around. We just have different pieces from different jeans, different scraps that we had. So now the fun part is to just kind of, I got a pile of scraps here. It's just kind of plug these scraps in somewhere. Like I'm going to use this piece that was the knee because I like that look, that worn hole that somebody put in that knee. So what I'll do is I will just sew that on. Just sew it all the way around. And that'll be open, but it's not going to matter because it's not the bottom piece. So just kind of tacking this on just for extra interest and some variation in colors on this vest. So we're going to do that. And then I have others here, but I want to put this, I want to show you up here. This striped shirt that I used on my last project isn't denim, but I want to use it just because I think it'll add a cute little interest up here, just kind of taken away from all the same colored denim up here. And let's see, where else can we add some funky patches? I was going to add this over here. I mean, this could be endless. You could sit and just put patch after patch after patch on this, and it would be super cute. And I mean, it would take us, it would make the video so long. So I'm just going to try to put a few on, and then I'll see how it looks, see how I like it. I don't know about that one there. That's kind of the same jacket, so I kind of wanted to use that though. Let's see. Let's have scraps up here. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Let me cut this little bit off here. And then I'm going to overlap these two right there. It's going to be kind of bulky because that's going to, yeah, I can't sew that one on. When you have the corner, it's just too much. So I'm going to take that off. I've been breaking needles lately and I just don't know how many more I have left. We have that patch on now. Even just this scrap. This is a scrap I cut off from a different piece of clothing. It was sewn on, but that is fun because it's just literally a little scrap. So we're going to scrap that on right here in the corner. Okay, so we have that one. Hopefully you can see. So we have the one in, this little one in the corner. We have this one up here. We added that one. And then our holy one here. Even if you wanted to, and I can, you could just zigzag across that kind of roughly, just to kind of, it'd look messy and it'd be all right because it would go with our grungy, patchy theme. So I might do that just to keep it from ripping more. Let's see. I have this piece. We could do that there. The only thing about pinning all these before I do this is that I end up poking myself when I'm sewing, like sewing one on and I'm grabbing the fabric and I end up poking myself. Oh, I was going to try to use this over here. Maybe I will, let's see. It's just this thick. I can't do that thick part right there. Just cutting that very bottom hem off, and then we'll just button that back up. Except for, there's not enough space there to sew that. So that means I'm gonna have to cut it right below the right above that button, so. Let's see. I don't know, I kind of like that look. Maybe I should take this one off. Decisions, decisions. There's just no right or wrong way. It's just whatever. Whatever works. Okay, I think I'm going to go try to sew all these on, and then I'll come back to show you how it looks. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we've done. So we've taken a jean jacket and picked out the sleeves, picked the sides open and sewed them back together, wrong sides together, so that'll be frayed and fun. We've added onto the bottom to make this a long vest. We've added all kinds of fun, different patterns and types of jean from other sources. I added, always a thread to cut. Added this piece here for fun. That's not denim, but I like the way it looks with it. We added this. I left this open just because that was thicker and I thought it would be fun. I did go around the collar with a piece of that blue and then another little scrap just for fun. And then I added this patch with the buttons, this one, this little one, that one. And then we added one here. It's just all rough and frayed and grungy. I think what would look nice, which I don't have any, so I don't have any bleach. I forgot to pick some up. I think this would look cool with bleach. I'm gonna just say that right now. I think it would look grungier. This part of the vest that's more like darker than our scrap denim. I think this would make it look good. So it's a very high possibility that later today I will be at the store and I might pick up some bleach. So the next time you see this will probably be, well, it'll be after I wash it. So, and if I'm going to bleach it, I'll bleach it before I wash it. So I will be back to show you what the verdict is with this long vest. But it's super cute on the mannequin. It's just a long vest you can throw over a nice sweater and a pair of jeans. Somebody mentioned making a vest, so I don't know if this is what they meant. I'm never going to take a pattern and fabric and cut out pattern pieces and start sewing. This isn't a sewing channel. It's an upcycling channel. So hopefully the person that suggested vest, this would meet their definition, I guess. Anyways, this has been fun, and I guess I will see you back here after it's washed. Okay, everybody, there's been several more people asking me my bleaching technique. I'm going to try to do a real quick video for you. That's Michigan, it's freezing out, and I'm going to attempt to do this bleaching outside quickly before I freeze my butt off. Anyway, so here is my vest. There is my little spray bottle of bleach. That's all there is to it, really. I am going to take this bleach, got gloves on, and I'm just literally going to, well, I just used this. All right, there. I guess if I spray fast, it will come out in more of a spray form. There's some bigger spots on there. I'm simply going to turn this around. I'm going to turn this around. Got my sprayer. I'm going to do mostly it up top where the darker denim is. Also outside my pajamas, and I hear a car coming. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's really the extent of it. It's really nothing, you know, scientific here. Just a spray bottle and your garment. Okay, you guys, I am back. I told you I'd come back after I bleached it or not and washed it. I did bleach it. You can see that I bleached this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what it needed. It took away from the fact that this was such a darker jacket and then the lighter denim that we used on the bottom. It really kind of just blended everything in together. I took some bleach on my gloved hand and just rubbed the tops of these flaps to get more on there because I like that look. But yeah, I mean, look at this. And it's so cute and frayed, just like I love it. Turn it over. It just gives you that gorgeous bleached look. It's going to fray some more. Just whoever gets this, just keep cutting them off until it just stops. But yeah, the bleach was definitely needed on this project. So that's the way that turned out. I am going to be putting this in my Etsy shop. It is a long vest. You could wear it as a duster. Same thing basically. But yeah, it is so adorable. I don't know if people still wear turtlenecks, but I picture this over a nice chunky turtleneck sweater with some jeans or some leggings. This is gonna look super, super cute. All right, you guys, thanks for the suggestion. I can't remember who suggested vests, but we'll probably do, you know, maybe a different style or something, but I like the way this one turned out, and it just shows that you can use an old jean jacket. This one wasn't super old, but you could take a jean jacket that had a problem with the arms. You know, maybe the sleeves are too short for you or there's some damage to the sleeves. You can take those sleeves out and make a vest, add some on the bottom. So anyway, thanks for watching again, and stay tuned. I'm going to put the pictures on the mannequin. This is way too small for me. I'm not even going to try it. I tried it on when I was making it, and it's really too snug for me. The vest itself is a medium, so there won't be a video. I'll be putting up just photos of this on the mannequin, and that's it. So, all right, you guys, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.